episode ng wellness series dito sa ating Ninita Chinita channel. And for today's video, we are going to talk about quiet time. And yes, I know I look so colorful today. Sabi ko kasi parang ang dark naman ng damit ko. Eh, di ba medyo dark, madilim na yung background ko kasi I prefer natural light. Tsaka, you know naman yung background ko, medyo makalat. Kaya, huwag na lang. Huwag na natin pakita. So, yon. So, that's the reason why I decided na sana mag-earrings na makulay. But then, I saw that my scrunchie is yellow. So, it's like super duper daming colors today. But that's fine. And I know if you've been following me in social media, although hindi ako masyadong nakapag-post ng mga outfits of the day ko, but I see that I've been looking like so 90s lately, and I know it's the scrunchies that's making it that way, but it's okay. I love this scrunchie. This is actually from my sister's friend. Her name is Chezzy. So Chezzy, if you're ever watching any of my videos, there you go. I'm wearing this scrunchie and I really enjoy wearing it. Hindi lang to, yung pink naman ng isang araw. So, it's just so fun wearing them, di ba? Although yun nga, I know I've been giving off the 90s vibes with my outfits lately. At hindi yan dahil sa scrunchie. Although, medyo medyo yung pag-accessorize ko dahil so with the scrunchies, di ba? Dangling earrings. Diba? So 90s. Or 2000 ata yung dangling earrings. I don't know. I'm I'm losing it. But anyway, the 90s is actually I don't know, rebellious decade ba? I grew up in the 90s. I don't know. I wouldn't exactly say it's rebellious, but it's also experimental. Like if the 80s is so full of color, 90s is not exactly known for its color. Although, medyo, yan yung mga nag-ano na eh. Pag nakita yung mga accessories ng 90s is like, medyo mahirap sila, hindi sila like classic accessories na pwede mong terno-terno sa kung alin-alin. Kasi they might look like inappropriate. Like, for example, yung choker na parang henna tattoo. It looks so nice. Or you, even for, siguro lang for, legit, parang for themed na nga lang yung mga ganong accessories eh. Diba? Even the scrunchie, people like looking at me so weird. Like, they feel na it's, I don't know what they're seeing, pero they feel like it's so takaw attention. I don't, or maybe ako lang talaga. I'm just like a head turner. Feeling it a much. But anyway, let's stop talking about the 90s. And I know some of you would really see how I am not so, how I'm like so high energy right now compared on my previous video. And yeah, on my previous video, I know on the latter part, medyo it has become a little bit sad. Kaya noong umpisa parang bumubulong. Noong umpisa parang, I don't know. Yeah, it's, I was just going through some tough times there. And up until now, I still am. It's just that all of this contemplation and the rest that I was able to get, it really helped. Although I have to admit, I'm not still exactly super duper fine. Right now, I'm actually having, I don't know, a little bit of a fever. Medyo hindi ko muna siya masyadong pinapansin. And medyo masakit yung lamunan ko. Yeah, so, ewan, noong January, you know, I got some cough and cold. I'm getting it right now. But nonetheless, as far as the mood is concerned, I'm so much better. Health-wise, I'm much better the other day, but it's okay. It's fine. Yeah, medyo, alam niyo naman ako, when I have my visitor talaga, no? Medyo sumasakit yung ulo ko before and after. So, I'm experiencing it right now. And, yeah, minsan pat kahit during. So, yeah. But, yeah, as far as mood is concerned, it's really much better. And I have to say, the rest really gave me some comfort. Also, a little bit of a prayer. Actually, hindi lang a prayer, as in like, parang pinramis ko, hindi man sa pinramis, but I myself na, this year, if anything comes up, instead of like asking questions, instead of like finding a solution right away. Kasi ganun ako, pag may problema, tara, hanapan natin yung solution, may anong iyak, parang ganun. Ngayon, I gave my self some time to like pray it out first, talk to God, and then I would say everything is much better after that. I mean, magic, nagdasal ka lang, then everything is like solved or anything like that. No, it doesn't happen that way. However, it gives you a sense of comfort. And these religious practices are something that we're going to be talking about in the future. For now, the very first thing na I'm giving to you as a tip for you to achieve spiritual wellness is quiet time. Kahit ako, hindi ako masyadong, I mean, for me, I believe it was like some unpopular tip. Pero when I was like creating the script for spiritual wellness, I was starting to really see the difference of spirituality and religiousness. Before, I know they're different. I know they're different. I would always tell people, I'm not really religious, but I am spiritual. Although I never really got the understanding of what being spiritual is. Maybe I would say that because I do yoga. Oh, hindi halata sa katawan ko kasi I'm not a consistent yoga practitioner. But I do run to yoga if I need some way to relax or, ano ba yan? May langaw. Some way to relax or to contemplate, 'di ba? I know, lagi ko sinasabi, running is what makes me relax. So, it is still. Pero syempre, may mga time na iba yung sakit ng muscle, you just really have to run it off. Ay, run it off. You have to do like yoga para matwist ka talaga. And it is comforting, masaya. So, I tend to think that since I do yoga, I listen to I do meditation, I assume that I am spiritual already. 'Di ba? Although yeah, I do a lot of contemplation and reading on ethics and stuff like that. I used to think that those practices are enough. But then after the previous introduction to spiritual wellness, I was able to get a better understanding on what spiritual wellness is. Yes, yung mga ginagawa kong practices before, they are already gonna be included in these tips, pero they just started to become more purposeful. Like for example, now hindi ko lang gagamit ang yoga para lang mawala yung sakit-sakit sa buto ko. Hindi ko lang gagamitin si guided meditation just for me to like be free from all of the ingays of my job. And yeah, reading this ethical stuff is not just about for me to really become a better person. It's something more. Parang, sabi ko nga, spiritual wellness is like getting the harmony, the balance, wherein the things that you do, the things that you value, is not just the good for you, but also the good for the people and for the surroundings around you. So, parang from that, I got a better understanding on what spiritual wellness is. So, yung very first step natin, which is quiet time, it started to make sense to me because whenever I have this quiet time, let's say, for example, yung mga, hindi ko naman sinasabing yung mga tulala moments, yan na yung quiet time. Quiet time doesn't necessarily also have to be like very purposeful wherein right after this meron kang end goal. No, you just do it just to contemplate your life, contemplate your day. It doesn't necessarily have to be after ng contemplation ko, meron ng ganitong gagawin, may change na in me. No, it's gonna be like a process. It's gonna be like a practice that you will have to do pwedeng everyday. It's up to you. Pero, it's gonna be like a part of your routine, a part of your life that you have to do. You have to practice ng madalas just so you will be able to achieve spiritual wellness. And, quiet time, sinabi ko na nga sa post ko, it can be just you sipping coffee sa garden mo. It doesn't have to be like a very long time. Kung ikaw ay busy na tao and you like the details of like putting how long you have to do something, 10 minutes is already good enough for you na just stay quiet, yung wala kang iniisip, hindi mo iniisip mga responsibilities mo, hindi mo iniisip yung work mo, you're just really just contemplating, assessing your life, 'di ba? Sige, pwedeng include natin yung work, especially if yun talaga yung dun talaga umikot yung life mo, so I'm not gonna judge you about it. Pero yun, you just start to contemplate on the things, what's really important to you. Diba? It's like talking to yourself. Yeah, I think that's the best way for us to differentiate. Kasi some would ask me, what's the difference of doing quiet time and meditation? And I tell people, kasi I do meditation, I do minded, ano yung my guided meditation was introduced to me when I started working in the company that I'm currently working for right now in 2019. So what I've seen is that with guided meditation, from the term that itself, it's guided. Like, may nag-instruct sa'yo na you have to breathe in, breathe out, uh, isipin mo to, ganyan, ganyan. It's just like another yoga session. Kasi pag nag-yoga ka, lalo na pagpatapos na yung session nyo sa yoga, parang nakikinig kayo na breathe, nakikinig kayo sa instructor ng kung anong gagawin, and then it tells you, imagine yung mga energy, nag-ano-ano sa ganitong part ng katawan mo, so on and so forth. Parang ganun din si guided meditation. Meron kang pinapakinggan, and then you focus on their voice, you focus on the instructions being given to you, ganon. When I was not doing guided meditation, just meditation itself, I just really focus on breathing, I focus on the sound that I'm hearing, on yeah, there's a contemplation in a bit there. Pero now, thinking about it, what is the difference of quiet time and meditation? That would be it. Contemplation is like exactly, pwedeng wala ka talagang iniisip. Pwede rin namang when you contemplate, you talk to yourself. But you're having a conversation with yourself. Kasi with meditation, you don't converse with yourself. It's like you're focusing into something. Diba? You're focusing into something and then just doing it. Internalizing it. Ganon. Pero when you do your contemplation, you're having like a conversation on yourself. Ako siguro ganun na yung pinaka madali kong explanation for quiet time and meditation. Kasi I was asked. Kasi people are asking like, what's the difference? Kasi when they read like what you do, they're like, okay, maybe it's just meditation with coffee. Diba? And sabi ko, we'll get into it when we get to meditation. Like, kasi people are asking to me, so is it because I'm not sitting down on a pillow? That's why it's no longer meditation. I'm like, actually, meditation really doesn't have where you sit on a pillow. I don't even get that. Siguro yung naka-cross legs ang sinasabi, yung parang Indian, ano ba tayo doon? Indian sit. I don't know. Actually, hindi nga Indian sit yun eh, di ba? Kasi, ewan ko sabi ko kasi yung nag-yoga ko eh. Iba yung ano niya, iba yung ewan ko, kasi ako pag nag-Indian sit, yung talagang nakakross yung ano ko. Pero, when I do the other one, hindi sila nakakross eh, parang ito yung pa ako ganyan. Tapos, iba yung posture nyo. I don't know. I don't know. Puro lang I don't know eh. Hindi kasi para sa akin, parang, yun nga, ako kasi, ang ginagawa ko, especially nung pandemya, when I do the yoga thing, kasi nga, syempre wala na yung sarado yung mga studio, di ba? I do, Adrian, ano yun, yoga with Adrian. And even sa ibang yogas, hindi naman sinasabing Indian sit yun. I mean, it's not just the term, pero the way that you sit down, it's really different. Um, Ewan ko I don't know. Maybe I'm just doing either moves wrong. But they're just the same thing. I really don't know. But anyway, enough of that. I hope you just do your own quiet time. 'Di ba? Pwedeng every day, every week. Ako advice ko every other day, or if you're like overwhelmed, take at least 10 minutes. Kung gusto mo rin umiyak, sure, go ahead. That's the thing with quiet time. You're not being told that you have to focus on this and that and that. You just have to like let your brain be free with thoughts. Talk to yourself. If you're crying, sure. That's still part of your quiet time. Ako kasi, I'm gonna talk to you about it more kasi medyo na tayong oras. But, yeah. Um, do your quiet time this week for the next few days and see the difference in you If you've already been doing it, if you have other questions, please do not hesitate asking yan dyan sa comment section natin. And I'm so happy that you're with me today. I hope you'll be joining me in the next videos. I hope you're enjoying a lot of things dito sa ating journey. And please don't forget to like and share this video. And syempre, please watch out on the next videos. I'm so happy you're here. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.